everybody. Haven't talked to you guys for a while. I miss you guys. So today, we're going to engage with us for a brand new line of the lighting product. And it's TCP's mission. We always want to bring you the best lighting solution, the best lighting quality, the best of the highest lumen package and the highest quality of the lights to you. So I guarantee you will love it. So today, let me bring and introduce my dear friend, Paul Spiro. Thank you, Paul.
Sure.
And now we're going to show you two panels. It's a little quiz, okay? Because after I show you the two panels, I'm going to ask you what's the difference between those two panels. Now, I'm going to challenge you because the point I showing you two different panels in our opinion. However, they look exactly the same. However, in our opinion, one is better than the other because we're using different technology, try to bring the better lights into the office. That's a new thing, so I'm going to introduce what we call backlit panels. Also, Paul described this one as Direct Troffer. Try to give people a little traditional thinking about where the Troffers come from. So in our opinion, this is our new generation, okay? Give you a perfect, better light distribution as the Backlit. More choices as a traditional Direct Troffer lighting system. This panel Paul is holding, we call it Backlit, as everybody is selling out there. The Backlit technology is we put LED mount on both sides. Okay, and then we're using the special material called PMMA, which is TCP using for every single panel because the PMMA material will not turn to yellow. All the PS material will turn to yellow. That's how we guide the lights from here to the middle. That's how the lights is being made. Okay, now there is one disadvantage of the panels made that way. The disadvantage is that kind of panel is not very efficient because the lights is not direct. The lights is from the side. So now today, if we're talking about the light efficiency, also we're talking about the light distribution. How do we make this panel perfectly even nice? Give you a very comfortable feeling, then we have to using another technology. Now, you think Paul is still holding the panels he's holding before. No, you're wrong, because right now, Paul is holding a different panel. This panel we call the backlit. What do you mean? What do we mean about the backlit? Backlit means we put LEDs at the back instead on the side. So Paul, would you turn around? You can see here, this is the metal piece at the back. You can see the strips here, that's where we put LEDs on it. Okay, inside here. So let me open up one panel for you here. That's Paul, that's what the LED would look like inside. So we evenly distribute the LED in the entire panel. Then we put a lens on it to make sure to even out and distribute the lights very evenly. So with that being done, we give you a perfect panel, what you see. What we accomplish here is two things. Number one, we never change the look. The look is exactly the same. Number one. Number two, because the LEDs is at the back, we're able to dramatically increase the efficiency. That means we're able to put less LEDs in the panel now. Okay, at the meantime, because of direct even distribution, we're able to control the light distribution directed to the panel. That's why if you put two panels together, you will see the backlit give you much more even, comfortable shining down at you. Okay, it does give you some kind of what we call the lighting power to light up your office or the areas you desire. So that's why we believe today this is a far more technology today than the Backlit. I would say this is what we call the next generation of the panels. Now you agree with me, okay? Again, TCP is so great with the samples. Okay, I want you guys just experience this wonderful products. All you have to do is ask. Okay, we'll send the samples to you. In the meantime, you know, you have office building, you want to give a try. We send you a couple of those samples, you line them up. I guarantee you will love it. Now, that's not it. Actually, we give you more options now. So let me tell you the options we give to you, then I'll tell you exactly what we are going to do. Okay? Before I do that, there's one thing Paul and I and everybody TCP follow. In other words, we'll make this one as easy as possible for you guys to order the products. We want to make sure you're still receiving the products exactly the same fashion in one piece as you used to receive. Obviously, based on that, we give you other options. But we'll always let you know what the option is. However, stay with where you are, what you used to receive. So when we receive the products here, we receive it as a two pieces. This we call the driver, this we call the panels. Okay, this we call the two pieces. Why we do two pieces? Because we want to have an easy handling and have a better shipping cost, so you can share the cost reduction from us through the shipping, because it's more efficient to ship that way. When we receive in our warehouse, when your order come in, we put them together as the way you used to receive. We should remember this. This is the panels, this is the driver, this is the panels. Paul, would you show people how you do it?
So now we have the driver and we have our panel. So it's very easy to install. There's some double-sided tape on the back of the panel. We just peel off the one side of the double-sided tape. I need some nails, obviously. There we go. And then the driver just adheres right here. Real nice and neat. You can make your 0 to 10 volt, or excuse me, your low voltage connection right here. Wire in your power.
As you guys know, I always love to do the things a little bit dramatic. So Paul helped us to put this driver and the junction box on it. Here's what I'm going to do. Shake the damn thing. See if it's going to come off or not. Okay? Shake it. Here we go. Surprising enough, still there. Paul, good job.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's what you're going to receive, guys. Okay? Now, let me tell you more benefit of a TCP's Direct Troffer panels right now, okay? One of those things, not just for even distribution of the light, beautiful light, we also have the driver in my hand, has a multiple wattage on it. So if you open up the back here, okay, if you see a switch right here, you see the switch right here? This little switch gives you 3 different settings of the wattage. So the new benefit, the feature I just share with you in this magic box, we have 3 different settings in it, okay? For example, for panels for 2x4 with the DLC standard, we have 46 watt and a 39 watt and a 29 watt, 3 settings in this box. Okay, for DLC Premier, okay, we have 38 watt, 29 watt, and 23 watt. Okay, now you ask, so how do we handle your options or our options? This is what Paul does. If you order the panels as a general with a multiple setting requirement, the driver always go with the highest setting. It's default to the highest setting. Standard will go with a 46 watt and the premium will go to 38 watt. However, when you want to order a specific wattage, let's say you want to have a premium for the utility program, you like to order 29 watt. When order coming like that, Paul is so nice to help us. He's going to open up. So, Paul, would you tell us what you're going to do? If
Sure.
the order coming at a 29 watt,
We're going to open up the driver, and we will lock the position of the switch into the wattage that you desire. We will glue it shut.
And how do you lock the position?
We're going to use some glue on there so that it's a permanent solution. It cannot be changed.
But after that, you close it. What else do you do?
Close it back up.
Yeah, what else do you do?
We will mark the driver with the wattage that it is set at and say it's factory set to 23, 29, 38, or any of the standard wattages over here, 29, 39, 46.
So now we give you a switchable wattage. Also, Paul is going to set as a specific wattage as you need, especially for the utility program. After that, Paul is going to do another magic like he did early. Now the driver is being set to the specific wattage you want. Then he's going to stick that driver into the panel. And on the way to you, repacked into the nice paper box and on the way to you. Let me emphasize one more time, one more time. We will do everything for you. Paul will do everything for you. All you have to do is issue a purchase order, and he will take care of the rest. He will make sure you receive the products exactly the way you want it or exactly the way you used to receive. Okay, now we went through all the functions, how we put things together, Paul's helping you to taking care of whatever you need. The next step we have to be very clearly to make sure you understand how you are going to order the products. Okay? Start with that. We need to go back to what's our original TCP item number. Let's review what a TCP, the old version of the edge lit panels. What Paul put together is TCP flat panel. 4 is a 2x4. It's a quiz if you guys understand what he did, okay? He's a genius, okay? U universal 120 to 77, Z 0 to 10, D is a dimming. 50 is 50 watt, 4100K. That's the original number as being set up, okay? So this is for the number for DLC standard. So let's put it this way here. Let's say DLC standard, okay? Right, Paul?
Yes, correct.
Okay, now, Paul, for the new numbers we are going to do, we have 2 sets of new numbers. So let's not confuse ourselves. Let's just tell you exactly when you receive what you order or specifically what did you Paul fix that for you. Okay? With that one, what Paul did is take a TCP out because there's no need for TCP. I mean, everybody knows who we are. Flat panel. Remember, Paul think the new backlit is the next generation. Also, the real replacement for Troffer. So Paul used the name called Direct Troffer. Now, why Paul leave another letter here for F? This F doesn't mean it's for flat panel. F means frosted because at this point on the backlit, right, Paul?
Yeah.
You give people more options.
Yes,
for
we have more
instance,
options.
what kind of options you give to people?
We could do a prismatic lens. We could do a regular clear lens. We could do a colored lens. We can have for options of lenses that have pictures or logos on them. So we have all kinds of different options in the future that we're looking at.
Okay, so that being said, okay, this F just indicates what's the finish on the panel, which matches the edge lit panel. Remember, we match this guy. Okay, then 4 exactly what it is, right?
Yes,
4,
correct.
it's a 2x4. Universal, exactly what it is. Z 0 to 10, dimming, exactly it is. Now the next one is interesting now. Okay, next one, we also give you a specific wattage on it. For instance, okay, if it's a standard, you should have 46 or 39 or 29. Okay, and believe it or not, the next one still will be 41K or 35K or 5,000K or 30K. Paul, am I right so far?
Absolutely correct.
Okay? When you order like that, this is specific, there's no difference from the old ones. So that's easy to convert the older number to the new number on the backlit panels. That being said, when you set for 46, Paul is going to give you 46, also sealed at 46, because we have another numbering system to give you the choice to do the different settings. Am I right?
Yes.
This will give you exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Okay? That's one type of the things. Come to you as a one piece, right?
Yes.
So if you give you the multiple choice, Paul, we change a little bit. Am I right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. How do you change it, Paul? Now make sure your writing is good as mine. Okay. Let me take those guys out. Okay. So how do you change it? Just okay, right underneath that.
Okay.
Okay.
So instead of putting the wattage in, where we have a 46, we're going to replace that with a B1. The B is for the 3 wattages that we have. So we have the 46, 39, 23 wattages that are now selectable using the B1.
Right. When we do selectable, when we ship the products to you, always default to the highest wattage. So Paul, let me give you a quiz. If a 2x4, if you send as order as a B1, what's the presetting in the driver?
It'll come as 46.
If it's a premium, what's the presetting on that?
The presetting on the premium is 38.
38. It's default to the highest setting. Obviously, at that point, your contractors, you and anybody else, love to change the wattage, because let me tell you why I give you 3 different wattage, okay? Because Paul and I decided we do not know sometimes what do you replace on the Troffer side. Is it 4 lamps or 3 lamps or 2 lamps? Okay? If you do a 2 lamps on the standard, that should be 29 watt. You replace 4 lamps, will be 46 watt. That's why we give you 3 different wattage. So we give you both options. Okay? Remember, we still ship you whatever you used to receive. The multiple
We'll ship the 6 wattage panels as you used to receive them.
As you used to receive them, but we do give you option, okay? The second option we give to you is this, okay? Paul?
Yeah.
Can we using that?
Yeah.
That panel now, okay? You just hold that one, right? I just using that. The second option, just option. You don't have to take it. It's just option, okay? We always ship to you the way you used to receive. The second option we ship to you is we ship you panel and the driver separate. Just option. You don't have to take it. Just give you option. Okay? In our opinion, if you have a job, if the unit is shipped to the job side, okay, then no need to put them together, because the contractor will love to install the box first, okay? The box first, and then they are going to connect to the panels. It's just easy way to do it. For doing that, you save $2. Because you do by yourself, okay? Instead of Paul do that to you, okay? Man, you don't realize Paul is an expensive man, okay? He's going to charge you $2 for that, okay? But if he doesn't do it, you just save yourself $2. These days, $2 is big number for us and for you. So if you have opportunity to do so, please do it. Otherwise, you always receive what you used to receive in one piece in a perfect condition. I know I talk a lot, okay? I just want to make sure you understand, you've been communicated, because through the ordering process, the item number is so important. I was being told, okay, Alice, make sure your guys fix your item number. From that point on, I don't want to go back to my computer system, change it every single time. So Paul and I just went through what we call the Backlit Standard fixed wattage ordering number we're using. So you may ask me, say, so what happened on the premium, right? Because in the East Coast, there's a lots of utility company doing premium, okay? Let me tell you the old number we're using for the Agilent. Agilent Paul using TCP panel for UZD 52. Now all of a sudden, Paul changed his method a little bit. He using 52 here is a lumen package to indicate this premium standard. But for our backlit version, Paul becomes so smarter, he just wants to standardize the whole thing. So for any premium, all you have to do is put a big H at the front. That's it. But it's that simple. Everything else will stay exactly the same way. Put H. Okay? That's for DLC premium. You're going to hate me. Man, I just won't stop talking. Okay? So I just want to emphasize one more time, guys, what H means, why we put H over there. Okay? As you know, the DLC standard is 100 lumens per watt.
Correct.
Am I right, Paul?
You are absolutely correct.
Okay. For DLC premium, okay, is 125 lumens per watt. In the most cases in the East Coast right now, in order to qualify by utility program, you must be the 125 lumens per watt. However, we want to make this 125 as a standard, not just apply to the utility, also apply to high lumen per watt. So when we put H here, is a high lumen per watt. In general, is a concept. But at the same time, so-called high lumen per watt, which means it matches DLC premium at 125. That's how we put H over there. So for not just for the utility program, if you have any other program requires high lumen per watt, you need to using this guy instead of using this guy, because this is 100 lumens per watt, this is 125 lumens per watt. Now let's summarize, okay? Remember, two letters very important on the backlit. One is a D, one is a T. Okay? You guys remember, Direct Troffer. Paul, you're a genius, because we want to set this item, this line of products different from the edgeless stuff. Okay? So let's talk about what the future of this DT group of the products. We already mentioned something good. Number one, okay, we say good light. That's the foundation. Good distribution of the light. Okay? Able to give you guys much ease, comfortable, and a better illumination. Number two, we gave you high efficiency. Okay? So-called high efficiency now, lumen per watt, because the ways we set up, the lumen per watt started going up here. Number three, we're talking about we give you multiple settings of the wattage. Okay, we give you a choice. We can still give you what you used to receive, and the fixing man give you the fixing wattage. In the meantime, we give you choice for your own settings. Now, that's just for the one side. Let's look at the other side, okay? Number four. Paul, how many colors we're going to offer in the near future?
We're definitely going to offer the frosted and the prismatic as standard options.
Right, so that's what we call the finish, okay? How many finishes we're going to have? You're going to have frosted, you already have it.
Prismatic.
Okay.
Will be an frosted will be an option.
Which initial you are going to use here?
I'm going to use F for frosted.
Yeah.
We're going to use P for prismatic.
Oh, P.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to offer other colors as requested.
Like red.
Red.
Like the blue.
Green. Blue.
Like the green.
And we simply put that letter in there and have a designation for it.
Also, we can do the silk screen.
Silk screens.
Right?
Yeah.
We do the silk screen. We can give you the crowd. We can give you the animals for the children's hospital and the children's playground. We give you a playhouse, give you beautiful, beautiful seating to do that. That's what we call the finish we're offering now. Okay? Number five. Okay? Not yet. It's not over yet. Number five, we also offer the panels with the 3 different Kelvin temperature settings. We're going to offer you at a 35K, 4K, and a 50K. We have a dip switch. So at that time, you have 3 different colors, 3 different wattage to fix to your heart desires. I tell you, anything you want will magically appear. But that's still not it, guys. That's not the best. The best is coming right now. Paul already has the stuff. Paul, would you tell us your latest products you put in line on the smart lighting and how you do it?
The Smart Box. So the Smart Box will make any panel that has 0 to 10 volt dimming smart now. You'll be able to turn it on and off and dim it. It's very easy to wire in.
Okay, would you put a one piece together for us?
Absolutely. You have to choose a knockout for your driver, wherever you'd like to install the box. I'm going to install it on the opposite side of the power wire. So now we just installed Smart Box, push the wires through the knockout, and snap it into place. Now we've snapped our Smart Box into the knockout. We've also added some line power for our panel, and the connections are very simple. We simply connect all the white wires together. All the black wires together. Connect your 0 to 10 volt dimming. Again, they're color coded, purple to purple and gray to gray. Connect your ground wire for proper grounding. Neatly pack the wires back into the junction box. Add the lid back on and screw it shut. Now we have our Smart Box installed.
Paul just snap this one easily into the junction box. Okay? So when the order come in, Paul will install everything for you. Remember, Paul is a fixing man, okay? He's going to put this PC, wire everything for you, then mount this one to the panels. Okay? But remember this. This Smart Box is an individual piece. You can literally sell the panel twice. In other words, you can sell the panels as the way it is. Then, a month later, your customer call you and say, hey, do you have some fancy stuff about smart lighting stuff, Bluetooth? You say, yes, we do. All you have to do is send him a box. And you do exactly what Paul showed you how to do. It takes less than 1 minute. And all of a sudden, you turn that panel into a Smart Box panel. Okay? So Paul, that's not it, right? Because when you put this junction box into the Smart Box into box, you just turn this one into Bluetooth mesh. Okay? Everybody understand what a Bluetooth mesh is about. If you have 6 to 8 to 10 panels in your office, then all the panels are being connected by Bluetooth mesh as a local. You download the TCP smart lighting software, your phone instantly recognizes all the panels in your room. Okay? So at that point, your phone able to control every single one, or you can group them together into one group. You can do a dimming, you can do all the fancy stuff you want. But that's not it. If, make sure, you don't want to do the rewiring, if you do not want to touch anything on the wall, if you're not just your phone, you want to have this room being individually controlled and manage it, then Paul will give you this one. Paul, will you tell people what that one is?
This is our remote control, Bluetooth for the Bluetooth panels.
Okay.
So this can group function. It has dimming, it has on-off, and you can group it into 4 different groups for yourself.
Right. So what you do very simply, you put some tape at the back, you can stick that one on your wall next to your switch, that's it. You don't have to do rewiring, nothing, because this magic things will do that for you. Because right now, because of this Smart Box, all your fixture is being intelligently connected together, able to be controlled by this guy. But that's still not it, okay? Because we only deal with what we call local version. If you buy 6 of those smart lighting for your office, we also give you a gateway free. This is what we call the gateway. Paul, would you explain to them what a gateway is about?
So the gateway allows Wi-Fi access to the Bluetooth modules. So once you connect the module to the driver, you can now go through the internet and talk to the panel.
So we give you all the options. We believe today TCP able to give you most advanced Bluetooth at the most affordable pricing to convert your lighting into the smart lighting. And today we have all the Bluetooth smart lighting in stock right now. We are willing to give out as many samples as possible because we want you to experience it. And I guarantee you, you will love it. That's pretty much conclude what we try to talk about the backlit. Please let us know your concerns, your specific questions. We'll make sure Paul will get back to you to answer all your questions in such a detail to make sure you enjoy the products, you understand the products, you order the products in such an easy, comfortable way, and we deliver the products to you as the way you wish to receive. That's it, guys. Thank you. See you next time.